Hey guys, we're the EC Twins. We're UK born, LA based DJ producers. And this year we decided to head to Burning Man for the first time. We're Burning Man virgins and we wanted to find out, does Burning Man live up to the hype? So come with us as we take an epic road trip from Los Angeles to Burning Man and back. And we're going to share with you the highs, the lows. Fucking stinks out here. The good, the bad. What do you mean we're not playing, you stupid fucking junkies? The ugly. There you go. So, truck stop prostitutes and pimps. And there's sometimes straight up dangerous experiences.
Our top story is the homicide case at Burning Man that is under investigation.
Well, this is how it started. We rented an RV, we went to collect it, to which we were informed that my brother had actually booked the RV for next week instead of this week. So we said, okay, just move it to this week. And they said, you wouldn't happen to be going to Burning Man, would you? And we said, yes, we are actually. And they said, we don't rent RVs to people going to Burning Man. So we tried multiple different places. Nobody wanted to rent us an RV for Burning Man. So instead, we went to the airport and we got a Chevy Tahoe, lowered the back seats, threw our bikes and our luggage in there, and that's how we're getting there, and that's what we're going to sleep in.
But I'll tell you the good news, because there is a bit of good news. When we actually booked our tickets, we booked 2 tickets on StubHub twice. So when the tickets came, we had 4 tickets, so we were able to sell 2 of the tickets. We would have given them away, but we didn't have enough time to do some kind of Mr. Beast giveaway. So we sold the tickets, and that's paid for our tickets. So our tickets were free. So good news, bad news. And we're actually in a place called Bishop.
Check this place out. Can you imagine if this was in Los Angeles? All this stuff here, it's like
an antique store. It's a really, really cool Western-looking antique store.
And there's all this stuff, and it's like 1 a.m. If this was Los Angeles, everything here would be stolen, and there would be a homeless guy. So what's the plan now, though?
Reno?
During opening weekend, a storm with gusts up to 50 miles per hour swept across the playa.
Hey guys, just an update on our Burning Man experience. We tried to drive to Burning Man last night, but they closed the gates due to bad weather, and there were 8 and 9 hour lines to get there. Either way, they were turning you around in Wadsworth, the city before, and sending you back to Reno, advising you stay in Reno.
So yeah, we thought there'd be 70,000 people in Reno. It was already 5:30 in the morning, so getting a hotel would be a nightmare. So Alistair said, just pull over in the city before Reno, about 20 miles outside of Reno, called Carson City. And we're heading there, and we saw a casino on the side of the road. And Alistair said, just go into that multi-story car park. We'll sleep in the car, get some practice for what it's like.
Practice sleeping in the car. And if we did it on the side of the road, when the sun came up, we would get baked. We're in the middle of the desert. But we're in a multi-story car park, so we're blocked by the sun.
There's like 4 other
out.
homeless people in here, or 4 other people sleeping in the cars.
4 other people sleeping in the cars who were not burners. They were homeless, what felt like serial killers. It was actually a bit scary, but
I'm living in a car now with a roommate, so that's never the highlight of your life. But our first gig isn't till Wednesday, so we're just improvising, no planning.
One week later.
So we've got a hotel in Reno. I just booked the first hotel that popped up in Reno. I thought
My famous last words were, it's a Ramada, how bad can it be?
it is fucking banana. It is a blighting indictment on America. Look at the state of this fucking place. Wait and see. Wait and see.
Hey, how you doing?
This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's a shame in a way.
It's a shame. I don't want to embarrass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't you worry about it. You don't want to be a part of our horrible world. Thank you.
Smacking my ass. I mean, it is fucking bananas. This is America, guys. America.
Just smoking their smoker crack.
Fucking nightmare.
This is right outside the hotel. Okay? This is the
You know what? The staff at the hotel were very nice.
stuff at the hotel. This is the entrance to the hotel. Okay, so walk past the entrance to the hotel.
I just wanted a shower and somewhere to sleep.
Right into. Just see what's actually going on here. There There you go. So, truck stop prostitutes and pimps. Morning guys, how are you doing? So quick update, we are going to go to Burning Man today, whether we have to wait in a line or not. We just got up, first thing we see is all those drug dealers and prostitutes on the corner there. And then I'm walking into the diner. I thought we'll make a video in this ghetto ass diner, and a girl came out the diner and said, I think this is a really bad place for you two to be.
She didn't come out the diner, she walked from honestly, she walked from across the road, Marcus.
Well, I think she'd seen the guys talking about us and they started to approach us, so I walked away from
these guys here.
They've got a big fighting dog. I walked away from the diner and I started to get back in my car, and then the hood part of me kicked in and I thought, nah, motherfucker, I'm not scared of you motherfuckers, guys. I'm not leaving, fuck you
I'm more
guys.
scared of the dog, they've got a pit bull.
Yeah.
I'm more scared of the dog than I am of them.
I love dogs too, so I don't have to fight the dog.
Yeah, but we don't know, should we go in that casino?
I mean, I want to go in the casino now just out of the fact that they think they can intimidate me out of it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not bothered about them. I'm
not scared of you motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. I am, but I shouldn't be, so I'm not. We found out what's going on with Reno, right, Alistair? You can explain it.
Yeah, somebody messaged us this morning and said, what happens here is there's 5 prisons around Reno, and you can get a bus from Reno to anywhere in the country. So the bus from the prisons drops the people off in Reno, and I guess then they get money to go ahead and get on the bus. But some of them don't get on a bus out of town. They just buy drugs here or go to the casino or whatever, and you know, now we have this situation. But because of the way we're dressed and because of the vehicle we're in, they think we're cops. I think.
Alistair's got his fucking pit vipers on. Look, somewhere between a cop and a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, I'm the most douchey cop in the world, so...
Why are you wearing pit vipers? Isn't that a douchebag cliche?
Yeah, but I mean, who gives a fuck? It's Burning Man, and what am I going to do? Take expensive sunglasses there?
I don't know. I don't know.
I've got goggles.
These are $15.
But
anyway, we're going in here, because fuck them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll see another crackhead. That's all it is, it's fucking bananas. In we go, into the casino. I can smell the cigarettes.
The bowels of hell.
Hey guys, we're in Gerlach, which is the last town.
Before you get to Black Rock City, which is obviously a temporary city, you actually follow directions to Gerlach to get to Burning Man. So it's a one-horse town.
I don't see any horses. It's not even a one-horse town.
There's no horses here.
But they don't even have a horse.
The weather looks okay in this direction. I don't know how the camera picks that up, but in this direction it looks pretty ominous. So it is going to rain, I think, tonight. And then one of our sets is 9 till 10 p.m. at the Sphere Vision stage tomorrow, and it's supposed to rain there. But I don't think that's the point. I think we just want to play music to people. That's it. Everyone's asking, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Because we love playing music to people. That's all we want to fucking do, and listen to music. But I know we're going to end up in the Orgy Dome as well.
There's an Orgy Dome up there, and I don't have the strength of mind or the strength of character to stay out of it. I'm getting a full body condom, Naked Gun style, and I'm hitting the Orgy Dome.
We're not going to participate, but I just know that we're going to just... Everyone else is like, oh my God, go and check out like Rufus. I don't give a... Like, God bless Rufus to all. If I see him. I don't care about them. See you in the Orgy Dome. So a lot of people have asked us, why are you doing this to yourself? Why don't you just go home? And why did you stay in that crummy hotel? What people have to understand about life is, the funny is in the suck.
The entertainment is in the suck.
Like, imagine for a minute if we just filmed walking into a 5-star hotel. We've all seen that shit before.
We could do that. We've done it all before. We've been offered that, but we wanted to do it this way. It would be more entertaining to film. It would be more entertaining for you guys. But I want to fly in there with a bunch of millionaires. I know, stay in their camp and then... Yes! Yes, I do!
Well, that wouldn't be funny for you.
But this is more entertaining for you guys. It says 2 lanes, 1, 2, and you're like going for a third one.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. So before we start, we thought it was important to let you guys know that we didn't go to Burning Man to take the piss and make fun of the whole thing like you guys might think. We went there to experience it genuinely for what it was, to follow every Burning Man principle, to follow the rules, to show complete respect to Burning Man and see if it did live up to all the promises that had been made to us by other people.
Yeah, but at the same time, we don't want a bullshit here. We don't want a be another one of these people who next week is going to post carefully curated series of pictures with the caption, "Take me back," when we all know deep down that they're only telling a half of the story. On top of that, don't take it too seriously, except for the point where we discuss the person who was murdered. We have a particular sense of humour and always try and approach things somewhat comedically, so try not to take it too seriously.
Yes, don't feel the slightest bit sorry for us if we go through anything. It's fine.
Even at its worst, none of us were injured, and even at the lowest points, trust me, behind the camera, we were still laughing.
Exactly. So here we are, in line.
It said 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, we've been here
about an hour.
And we've not moved anywhere. I mean, look, is that the last fucking car there?
Yeah. We waited for, what do you reckon, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
And then our line started moving forward. And this, I'm sorry, bellend in front of us had his steps down and everything. He's having a fucking party, so the line moves off. He's not ready. He's in the back of his car on fucking ayahuasca or whatever. And everyone just cut in, so we didn't move one step forward. So that's... I thought it was a good system until I realised we had to count on the good sense of other people. I guess this is why you have an RV, because I guess why people miss that last burst is because they're in the back having a great time. They're on fucking vacation.
Do you think that if you have fake blonde or white dreadlocks this year, you're getting discount price?
I don't know, but what I think that represents is an independent mind and somebody who definitely has their own sense of opinion, self-expression, and has definitely thought of that for themselves.
Not just copying
No.
some kind of uniform almost.
What gave you that idea?
Individuality.
Have you got any Rufus Do, Sal? Excuse me, have you got Rufus Do? Have you got any kind of music?
We've probably been in line about 3 hours. We've literally abandoned our car for a minute.
If that's not worse, she's playing Mr. fucking Saxo beat.
How underground.
I came here to learn something about music.
She has blonde dreadlocks. Surprise, surprise. I'd rather be with the crackheads in Reno. At least I got a good night's sleep in Reno. I'm tired already.
It's a sandstorm. Look, we look like we're in fucking Fallujah, for crying out loud. There's like fork lightning everywhere. It's probably not that safe out here. It's starting to rain as well. They're going to close them gates, aren't they? That's the thing. They're going to close it. We're going to get stuck out here, aren't we? I know it. Oh, yay! Burning Man is so much fun.
Take your picture, okay?
Okay, of course you can, yeah. We're really recognisable.
I'm a Swedish journalist.
Okay. Are you showing them how much fun we're all having? No problem, brother.
This year's edition of the Burning Man Festival is officially doomed.
Now we're
stuck in the car, it's a storm, and we're stuck in the line to get in still. I would get out and walk you around, but I think you get the message just
I
as
just
much.
come in knee deep in clay. You know, so far, what is it? You know what I mean? Living in an SUV.
Oh, you should be so lucky.
Exactly.
I mean, look at it back there. It's not exactly
I don't
livable
know,
right
you can
now.
see it back there. Let me try and shine a
Yeah.
torch on it back there. Not exactly going to sleep back there, am I?
Hey guys, so it's now 5:50 a.m. in the morning.
And we've been here since about 2:50 p.m. yesterday, so how many hours is that? We just woke up. How many hours is that? We had to sit
15 hours.
15 hours.
Yeah, 15 hours, and there's absolutely no sign that we're going to get moving anytime soon.
And we had to sleep in the front seat of the car.
The highlight of last night, a couple of people came over to offer us some shots. We don't drink, but they were really nice. But these people next to us seem to be they're the sort
they were
of the
very
real deal.
nice, and they tell you their life stories and why they're at Burning Man, and they've all got very valid reasons. It's quite clear why they're here and what they get from it, and they're very nice people. And if you could just drive here and drive right in there and hang out with really cool people for a few days, yeah, it would be amazing, everything they talked about. But
Yeah.
so far that's not been our... We don't want to be negative, but so far that's not been our experience. What do you want us to say?
But they do have player names. One was called Playa.
Because I said player names and they were like Playa.
Okay, well,
You know, it says like a player name. Like.
yeah, okay, tomato. But yeah, player names. One was Shooting Star, one was Star Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And
And they were so nice and so positive about Burning Man. And Alistair kept kind of giving me directions in the background about my negativity because I was like, well, this is bullshit though. You know? So I don't want to see somebody doing fucking lotus pose on the roof of an RV when we're stuck in a 15-hour line. Look, it's not helping. Where we're from, if you bullshit, people call you out and you bullshit. That's the simple fact. That's from a working class place. And if you bullshit, people go, come on. So when they tell him, listen, this is the beauty, embrace it, he's like, come on.
Like, your stripper names aren't fucking helping. I've been sat in my car for 9 hours. Because I knew this might happen. I knew if we don't get in now and something happens, we're fucked. And actually, once it happened, then I relaxed. Like a lot of lunatics. I want to say wish you were here, but I'm actually glad that most of you
Wish I wasn't here. Wish we weren't here.
Alright guys, so another update. What time is it?
It is 10 past 10 a.m.
We're still here and I don't know what the camera picks up, but the line is basically... I'm trying to get it all in.
The line goes, you won't be able to see.
You won't be able to see, but over by those mountains, all the way over that horizon,
It's snaking down.
I don't know how much you can make out. So I don't know what that vehicle's doing. I don't know what that's doing. We're basically
spraying dust and shit all over me, probably.
It's a flushing out the toilets, Alistair, cleaning out the toilet. That's what I'm saying. So we're basically in
breathing
now
in piss and shit.
what turns out to be a glamorized homeless encampment. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing, if they're cleaning the, do you call them portaloos? But it's starting to stink out there like a homeless encampment.
Yeah,
now.
like...
Everybody's got their t-shirts over their nose, which I thought was for the dust.
That stinks of piss.
Yeah, it stinks of... Guys, it's a homeless encampment. I don't want to say that the people who are making the most of it are better people than us, but they very well might be.
We've been here 20 hours now.
Yeah, we've been here 20
hours sitting in an SUV.
with absolutely no updates and no communication from anybody, and
nobody has any information. I don't even know who the fuck's in charge.
Nobody knows. A fucking wanker, that guy. You know what I mean? Just a fucking wanker. Usually don't shout him, he's a wanker. What a wanker that guy was. The traffic finally started moving. So we've been here for now almost 24 hours. And the guy in front of us who was driving me mental yesterday, after being here,
he's one of those guys who's got those fake blonde dreadlocks, and he's probably a bank teller or a bank manager or something. So today we wait 24 hours. Finally, everything starts moving. It starts moving quickly, and this dickhead's unplugging a generator and playing with his fucking kumbaya.
People have been telling us for about an hour now. Hey, this is going to move. And it's not about him. If he stops and doesn't get this jump, and it starts raining again, that could be it. They could be there for another 2 days because of this fucking asshole.
Here's a friend from LA.
Marco. I got that message of you yesterday and I'm like, damn, if only I'd listened to Marco, we'd be in there like Marco now.
I didn't listen to myself.
Right, okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah. We're in RV right now with some birders, and our ride fucked us, see, because we paid some girl like $300 to drive us up to the playa, but she got super tired. She wanted to pass out in the parking lot. You guys got your bikes, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna love it, man. I'll see you guys tonight.
Yeah, I'll see you tonight, man. I can't wait to see you.
10 o'clock.
No, 9 o'clock, we play 9 till 10.
Mate, it could rain, who knows?
We play 9 till 10, but who knows how that'll be. And then we have a few more, but I'll see you in there.
See if you can go to a district around 4 or 5 o'clock for the sunset set.
Tonight.
District is like a day party. It's freaking amazing.
Dude, hi, brother. Well, he's one of my favourite people. I like that guy a lot. So beyond this point, I think a lot of people know what they've got to do, and we haven't got a clue where we're supposed to go or what we're supposed to do. I'm just going
go
for
it, Mark,
fuck
yeah.
this.
But it's a fucking desert. I'm just making a dash across the desert in a minute.
Yeah. Hi, how you doing?
Great. Open in park?
Yeah, sure.
Great. How you doing?
Great, thank you.
Frustrated, but happy to see you.
So
You're
close.
a sight for sore eyes.
You're so close.
Right, okay.
We'll get to him quickly. Do you have any live plants in your vehicle?
No.
No.
Okay. Do you have any weapons?
No.
You laugh.
We're British.
In general, no.
Do you have any animals?
No.
No.
Okay, great. Do you have anything...
Sad. You're going to hear that joke a lot today.
Great. Cool. Is this your first burn? Or
It is our first one.
Oh man, this is a crazy.
How many have you done?
This is number 12 for me.
How long have you been here this time?
Oh, since Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank God you missed out on all that, because that was...
Oh, it's been crazy. Oh, on that. Yeah.
that was a day of sleeping in the car. Living in the car.
And we left LA on Sunday.
You know, it's all part of the adventure.
That's what
That's
they tell me.
That's what they tell me.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we're fully inside now, and we're looking for somewhere to park.
Okay, well,
I've
that's
got my
the
hat on, which is making me feel a little more like an EC twin rather than a homeless person. Hey, brother. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? A quick question?
Sure, if I can tell you some stuff.
Okay, please, you got some stuff to tell me first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the reason we're stopping everybody is from 7 o'clock on, the roads are really wet.
Okay.
7 to 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Any larger vehicles or non 4x4 vehicles are running the risk of getting stuck.
Okay.
So we're advising everyone not to go that way.
Okay. Hey guys, so an update, we are actually in Burning Man.
We got in and this was all just mud and slime, and it was like a third world refugee camp.
Like a FEMA camp.
My initial impression was, get me out of here quickly.
After 10 minutes, Alistair was like, I don't like it, let's go home. Because we were getting some lectures too, you know, there's a lot of rules and regulations, which is like, I thought that's the opposite reason that we come here, but...
We drove to a nudist camp. I saw 5 of the tiniest dicks I've ever seen in my life.
What is it about nudist males that they want to be naked? I'm nothing to write home about, and I'm bigger than all of them, and I'm bang average. Okay, but beyond that, there are some very cool people. We did meet some incredible friends, so we have access now.
Yeah, we have
to
access.
this. I guess the moral of the story is no matter where you are, if you've got incredible people around you, you're having a fucking great time. So we're so lucky to be with friends.
To the camp, we're lucky to be staying in.
We have Starlink.
1001 nights. There's our bicycles, which are fucking epic. I really enjoyed riding that around this place. We're in here. So we have this as a bedroom at the back and everything.
And we're off to our first set at the Sphere Vision. Before our show that night, we hit the playa on our bikes with our good friend Danny B. Danny B is a Burning Man veteran. And we think it's a good idea for Burning Man virgins that if you have any friends who are veterans, get in touch with them. Danny was able to show us the highlights and transform our experience. And once we started hanging out with Danny B, we understood the allure of Burning Man completely. It's just one big adult playground. Hey guys, so another update from Burning Man. It is now, what day is it? Thursday? Yesterday's show was supposed to be at 9. We actually did it at 8. The power went out and we played for a Russian who came and picked us up to drive us to our gig and took liquid cocaine. Okay, yeah, I didn't know if I was allowed to say that or not, but he took that and decided we were driving across the playa, which you're not allowed to do in a car, but he insisted he had the license, so when the cop pulled us, he just did some Jedi mind trick. Yeah, some Jedi mind trick, I don't know.
How you doing, boy? Pretty good. I remember you from last year.
This is my first year.
You got a twin? I got the light.
But we played yesterday and that was really fun.
So after we DJ'd, we decided to head out into Burning Man to try and find our friends. And the second we cycled out onto the playa, I spotted an art car that we were due to perform on. So we cycled over to it. I didn't even have time to stop my bicycle before a frat boy came over and said, "Get your light the fuck out my face, bro." And he snapped my bike light off. It was just a $1.99 LED. It wasn't like a big bright car headlight or anything.
So I saw this and I stepped in between them and I said to the guy, please step back and don't touch my brother either. And he pushed me with both hands. Now, violence should always be an absolute last resort, but we had no choice. So I dealt with it as quickly as I could, and as soon as we were safe, we left immediately. We weren't there to escalate a situation. So we pedalled off into the desert, and in the distance we noticed a bunch of stages and art cars, and we thought, let's check them out. And on our pedal, I was thinking to myself, is there a way I could have handled that situation any better? And as the crowds started to build up, I said, let's get off the bikes and just push, keep ourselves out of trouble.
It must have been some DJ who was performing, because there was a lot of people there and it looked fun. And suddenly a guy is stood in front of us and he's kind of doing this, waving his hands like he's a crossing guard kind of. And I thought maybe he's just an artist and it's a thing he's...
Like a performance art.
I thought maybe it was that.
And so as I walked by him and we walk around him, he walked over and he leaned on me all his weight.
I thought, well, this is only going to go one of two ways. I hope he's giving Mark a hug.
Even I didn't know, so I said, are you okay, brother? You good? And he said, you just walked by me there and I didn't move and you almost hit me with your bike. And by this point, as you can imagine, my goodwill's wearing thin. So I said semi-sarcastically, then why didn't you move? And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to walk away. I walked away, at which point he walked over to Alistair.
Yeah, he jumped in front of me and I tried to walk around him and he didn't let me, and then he put his forehead on my nose.
At which point Alistair pushed him into the ground like a tent peg because he had no choice. That was it. We decided this night is just getting very, very weird. And we kind of pedalled back to the car, dejected and a little bit sad. Maybe we were tired.
We hadn't slept really since Reno, but the whole experience after the DJing, which was great, had been quite negative, and we just did not expect that from Burning Man. I've never experienced that at any festival in my life, and we've been to Tomorrowland, Coachella, we performed at both of them, and as customers we've never experienced that.
I don't know what the root cause for that kind of an issue is. Perhaps there's an element that's crept into Burning Man that doesn't understand what the festival's supposed to be about. Perhaps it's just society in 2025. I think we can all acknowledge that there's a certain anger and division in the air, and perhaps that's crept in. I really don't know.
So if we experienced that, I wonder if anybody else did. I mean, I can't stress enough how much we were minding our own fucking business. We were not there for that at all. We are not about that life. And it turns out that perhaps it happened to somebody else because there was a murder. And I'm not surprised. I mean, had we bumped into the murderer? Some psychopath in there looking for trouble? I don't know. Again, all I can say is we were just out there trying to keep ourselves to ourselves, and it happened to us, so I don't know.
After a much needed night's sleep, we woke up feeling refreshed and decided to give Burning Man another chance. Coming here, one thing that was important to us, how do you shower? And like yesterday, one of our friends, he met this pretty beautiful girl, and it's like day 4. And I showed them where the showers were, and she's like, oh, you guys showered? And they're hooking up. I'm like, bro, if you want to eat day 4 festival ass, that's on you. Got one up on me. But this is the showers, and this is how they work. I'm trying to be quiet because I think people are asleep here. You take these things, they're kind of like the bladders of camelbacks. That's still got water in it, doesn't it? But you take these things down, fill them up with water.
And it's been up there, so it'll probably be hot as well.
Been up there, so it'll be quite warm, yeah, it won't be bad at all. So you fill that up, it goes over there, and then Alistair, if you just switch it on to show them how it is. You have to crouch down a bit. It's not perfect, I've had better showers, but it gets you clean, and that's important to us, so that's been amazing. Now, we're not Taylor Swift, but we're not nobodies either. And up until now, our aim was to experience the festival as customers. But we've all seen how that's been working out. So we decided to cash in some of our industry credit and treat ourselves to more of a VIP experience.
We decided to take our friend Marco's advice, and we headed to the district stage to watch the sunset. We jumped up on stage with Tal Cox, and Marco was quite right. It was incredible while it lasted. So guys, it's Friday and I am all out of Burning Man goodwill.
Yeah, stick a fork in it, I think we're done, but I wanted to start your day with a funny story.
I don't find anything funny anymore.
We left you yesterday, we were going to play on an art car for sunset. We were originally booked to play that art car at 1 PM, but the owner was so fucked up on ketamine he forgot. So he said, come back at 7, sunset set, perfect.
On the Playa.
Perfect.
We're on stage with our friend Danny, our friend Mark, with a lot of friends from the industry. So we're watching the sunset. I was in my element.
It made you feel very welcome. After 5 minutes, they're dragging our trouser legs, said, you got to go, you're on at 7, you're on at 7, you got to go. So we left, we get on the art car, about to plug in our USBs, and this girl just steps in front of us, bangs a bongo and plugs in a
Plugs
USB.
in a USB, puts on a set of headphones.
Ow! And we thought,
Oh shit, what is she all about? She's got the headphones on.
Like
We're respectful, we're
persona.
polite. I thought, I took one look at her, I thought, oh, God bless her. She's having her moment, let her do her thing, you know, have respect
She's
for her.
crawling about underneath the decks, and I'm like, damn, she's fucked up under the decks.
He said, this DJ's starting to suck. I'm like, bro, I realise she's somebody who's tweaking out on drugs. If I have to watch somebody tweak out on drugs for an hour, I can do that in downtown Los Angeles.
She's going, ow, every minute. She's starting to be fucking traumatic.
She's shaking beats, she's banging a fucking bongo.
People are starting to get off the bus. I'm like, dude, we need to get on fast. Can somebody ask when we're going on? So one of our friends says, yeah, because I don't feel comfortable to ask. So one of our friends goes, yeah, I'll go and ask. Goes downstairs, the bus pulls up back where it started. The music
gets turned down and they said, that's it, it's over.
We're not playing. So he was fucking furious.
I was furious. I'm like, what do you mean we're not playing, you stupid fucking junkies?
I thought it would make a funny story, but Alistair, no.
No, it's not funny.
So that was it for the EC Twins and Burning Man 2025.
But before we left, we decided to honour one or two more of the Burning Man principles: communal effort and civic responsibility.
So we asked the camp organisers if there was anything we could do before we got out of there, and we spent the rest of the day breaking down the parts of the camp that weren't needed anymore. So, in conclusion, would we ever go back to Burning Man? Well, you might be surprised, because the answer is probably yes. But the next time, we'd plan it out better, and it wouldn't be so last minute.
You've got to understand that most of the problems we encountered were self-inflicted wounds, but we decided to do it that way because, well, we thought it'd be more entertaining for everybody. And we hope you enjoyed watching it.
Oh, and for those of you that are still wondering, the Orgy Dome was destroyed in a storm. Yeah, I know. We were disappointed too.
Guys, we escaped Burning Man. We are at Pyramid Lake.
Home of the Lakers.
Home of the Lakers, it says. I think they're being a bit liberal with the truth there. I don't think this is the home of anybody or anything. Pyramid Lake.
We have a new slogan for you. There's no pyramid, there's no lake. So Pyramid Lake, your new slogan can be Pyramid Lake. One town, two broken promises.
Let's go to the Nixon store. It's the first store we've hit. Let's go
Is
there.
the Nixon store, is that
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
either that or we could end up, you know,
like that scene in fucking Bring Out the Gimp. I always get scared in these places. I was dying to just have a cold drink. I've been drinking lukewarm water for.
When you get outside of the main cities, you tend to get Mr. Pibb or Pibb Extra.
Mark likes Dr. Pepper.
It used to be Mr. Pibb and Dr. Pepper.
I don't think you need a doctor to sell you a zesty soda.
No, I think I'd take my soda from Mr. Pepper. Out of interest, Alistair, what did you get to drink?
I'm not as much of a fan of Dr. Pepper or Mr. Pibb or whatever the fuck Mark drinks. I got Sprite with tea.
Well, you said you wanted a drink, but don't we have several bottles of that in our car?
That's what I'm saying. I have to be careful on the way home that I drink this and not the bottles in the car.
Why, what's in the bottles in the car?
I wouldn't know.
On another note, how were the bathrooms in Burning Man, Alistair?
They didn't look good, so I didn't go once, not one time.
So